Welcome to the viewers for the lecture on structural analysis. So in the last two lectures, lecture number 81 and 82, we have introduced slope deflection method. We have discussed the basic steps of slope deflection method, and we have done a numerical example on a 3-span continuous beam subjected to uniformly distributed load, central load and a non-central load. So that we have completed. Of course, we have not completed the bending moment diagram. We have completed up to the final values of bending moments MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB, MCD and MDC. That we have completed in the last lecture, lecture number 82. Now, in this lecture, we will take up another example, namely a propped cantilever. Propped cantilever is a very simple example, but still you must be able to do any type of problem. Actually, for doing problem on propped cantilever, we can do other methods, but still how the concept of slope deflection method is applied for propped cantilever, continuous beams and then portal frames. We will just do it step by step. Right, now we will take up the problem now. Now we will take up a propped cantilever of span 12 meters, a propped cantilever of the span of the propped cantilever is 12 meters. Right. Now there is a concentrated load of 36 kilonewton, 36 kilonewton. Now this is at 8 meters from the left hand support. So this distance is 8 meters and this is 4 meters subjected to a non-central load. Right. So this is the problem. This is a propped cantilever AB. Now let us analyze this simple problem by using slope deflection method. Right. Now we know the basic steps are, first step is determination of fixed end moments. So first step, the procedure, first step is fixed end moments. Coming to fixed end moments, we know MF is a beam subjected to non-central load. Therefore, MF AB equal to minus WA B square by L square. This is equal to minus W is 36, W is 36, A is 8 meters, so into 8 into 4 square by 12 square. So this value will be minus 32 kilonewton meter, 32 WA B square by L square, that is equal to minus 32 kilonewton meter. Now MFBA equal to plus W A square B by L square, A square B by L square, that is equal to plus 36 into A square 8 square B 4 by 12 square. So this value equal to 64 plus 64 kilonewton meter. And here there is only one span, AB only. There are two fixed end moments, MFAB, MFB, assuming A and B as fixed ends. Right. So this is the first step. So we have taken a simple problem, therefore. Now coming to the second step is that of slope deflection equations. Slope deflection equations. Right. We know the general equation is MAB equal to M of AB. We know the slope deflection equation is in terms of the unknowns, slopes and deflections. So this is in terms of fixed end moment, M of AB plus 2EI by L into 2 theta A plus theta B plus 3 delta by L. General formula 3 delta by L here. Right. Now in this, M of AB is minus 32. M of AB is minus 32 plus 2EI by L is 12 meters into theta A. A is a fixed end. Therefore, theta A equal to 0. Therefore, you can cancel theta A. And also, there is no mention about the settlement delta. Therefore, that is also equal to 0. When there is no mention, so only there will be theta B. So, 2EI by 12 into theta B. This is the, therefore, M of AB equal to, therefore, one equation, MAB equal to minus 32 plus, we can have it as it is, or we can simplify this, that is 2 by 12, this is 6. So EI by 6 into theta B. So this is slope deflection equation 1. Right. Now MBA equal to M of BA, MBA equal to M of BA plus 2EI by L into, now this is MBA, therefore 2 theta B plus theta A plus 3 delta by L. This is a general formula, right? 3 delta by L. So here theta A is 0, delta is 0, therefore MBA equal to M of BA is 64. So 64 plus, on simplification, what you can do is, you can simplify this again by 2. So this is by 2. So 2EI by L is 12 meters into 2 theta B. Or you can say MBA equal to 64 plus EI by 6 into 2 theta B. This is your equation number 2. Right. Now we know that for each and every span there are 2 slope deflection equations. So here there is only one span, therefore only there are 2 slope deflection equations. Right. Now next is that of equilibrium equations. That is, next step, third one is equilibrium equations. Right. Now we know that this is the beam. This is the beam AB. Right. AB. Now we have got only one unknown. In this problem, theta A 0, delta 0, therefore theta B is the only unknown. The only unknown that is to be determined is theta B. Theta A is 0. Right. Now for solving one unknown, we want one equation. That one equation, there is only one span. MAB, forget about MBA. MBA equal to 0. Suppose if there is any span beyond that, there is another span BC, MBA plus MBC equal to 0. Here there is no span, only one span. Therefore, B being a simply supported end, MBA must be 0. Therefore, the equilibrium equation here is MBA equal to 0. So this is the only equilibrium equation. Now coming to MBA, MBA is 64 plus EI by 6 into 2 theta B. 64 plus EI by 6. So it is MBA equal to 64 plus EI by 6 into 2 theta B. Set again we will verify. So MBA equal to 64 plus EI by 6 into 2 theta B. 2 theta B. Right. Now coming to this 2 theta B. So this value MBA must be equal to 0. That is the equilibrium equation. Therefore EI by 6 into 2 theta B equal to minus 64, or theta B equal to minus 64 into 6 by 2 EI. So this on simplification will be equal to minus 192 by EI. So this is the value of theta B. So theta B equal to minus 192 by EI. That is the only unknown. In this problem, that is the only unknown. That we have got it. Right. So next is that of the final moments. Next is that of final moments. So for final moments, what we have to do is we have to rewrite the slope deflection equations one by one. That is here a slope deflection equation is this, namely MAB equal to minus 32, MAB equal to minus 32 plus EI by 6 into theta B. Right. So MAB equal to minus 32 plus EI by 6 into theta B. This is our slope deflection equation 1. So it is minus 32 plus EI by 6 into theta B. So this we have reproduced here, minus 32 plus EI by 6 into theta B. Right. Now equal to minus 32 plus EI by 6 into theta B is minus of 192 by EI. Just here theta B equal to minus 192 by EI. So this on simplification you will find EI will get cancelled. So this will become say 3, 6 or 18 plus 32. So minus 32 equal to, that is MAB equal to minus 64 kilonewton meter. This is one value. This is one answer. Similarly, MBA equal to plus 64 plus EI by 6 into 2 theta B. Let us verify. Going back to the previous page, we will find MBA equal to 64 plus EI by 6 into 2 theta B. So 64 by 6 into 2 theta B. Therefore, this is equal to 64 plus EI by 6 into minus of, that is 2 into theta B is minus 192 by EI. So theta B equal to, so 2 into 2 theta B. So 2 into 192 by EI. So this and this will become 32. EI will get cancelled. So this is equal to 64 This is minus 2 into 32, that is equal to minus 64 equal to 0. So MBA equal to 0. So what we do here is we rewrite the slope deflection equations from step number 2. The equations are simply reproduced. We substitute the values of the unknowns that we have found out. Here there is only one unknown, namely theta B. So substituting theta B, we find that MAB equal to minus 64 kilonewton meter, MBA equal to 0. So these are the values of the final moments. Right. Now coming to the next step is drawing the bending moment diagram. Right. Now in this beam, we know that this is a beam. Now we have got MAB, namely in page number 3 we find MAB equal to minus 64 kilonewton meter. So therefore here it is minus 64 anti-clockwise, 64 kilonewton meter, and here it is 0. This is A, this is B. These are the moments. So this anti-clockwise moment will cause hogging. When you apply anti-clockwise moment the left hand end, that will cause a hogging moment. So that is the value. Now coming to the beam, there is only one span. So here we find that this value is 64. This value is 64 kilonewton meter, and here it is 0. Here it is 0. This is the support moment. Right. Now coming to the loading, now this is subjected to a non-central load. So non-central load of 36 kilonewton. Right. Therefore the simply support beam. So initially we have assumed the beam to be AB to be fixed. Now assuming the beam as a simply support beam, the bending moment diagram will be a triangle having a maximum ordinate of WAB by L for non-central load. Right. So coming to this, mu AB equal to, that is a simply supported moment, mu AB equal to WAB by L as a simply supported beam. So this is equal to W is 36, A is 8 meters, B is 4 meters by 12. So this value will be equal to 96. That is this and this will become 3. So 3 into 4, 12. 12 into 8, 96. So this value equal to 96 kilonewton meter. So this is the bending moment as a simply support beam. Now this will be maximum under the load. Therefore under the load point you superimpose this simply support moment. It is linear, and here it is and this value equal to 96. 90. This value equal to 96 kilonewton meter. So this is minus, this is plus. So this will be the bending moment value. Net bending moment is this. This is negative, this is positive. This is our bending moment diagram. Now here the net ordinate will be, so the net ordinate here will be total is 96. Here total is 96. So net ordinate equal to net positive equal to 96. 96 is a total ordinate 96 minus this value. This small value equal to, for 12 meters if it is 64, what is the value for 4 meters? That is 96 minus, for 12 meters it is 64. What is the value for 4 meters? So this on calculations will give you 74.67 meter. Therefore, this value equal to 74.67 kilonewton meter. So this is the bending moment diagram, right? Suppose if shear force diagram is required, if shear force diagram is required, shear force diagram is required. Again, this is the loading, this is the beam, 12 meters propped. The moment here is 64. The load here is 36 kilonewton. 4 meters, this is 8 meters. Right. Now taking moments about B. This is, let us say, this is RA, this is RB. Right. By taking moment about B, RA into 12 meters minus, when you take moment about B, RA into 12 minus 36. This is as simple as about B. Now there is a moment at the support, so that also you have to account, minus 64 kilonewton meter, minus 36 into 4 minus 64. So equal to 0. So on solving this, RA will be equal to 17.33 kilonewton, that's all. So 17 point kilonewton. Seventeen point 33 kilonewton. RB equal to total load minus RA. Total load is 36. RA is 17.33. So that is equal to 18.67 kilonewton. Therefore, coming to the shear force diagram, so first it will be horizontal. RA is 17.33. So here this value is 17 kilonewton. Now from here to here there is no loading, therefore it will be horizontal. Now here there is a download of 36. So 36 means 17.33 plus this value equal to 36 minus 17.33. This value will be equal to 18.67 kilonewton. And from here to here there is no loading, therefore again horizontal, and again RB is 18.67. RB equal to 18.67 kilonewton. 18.67. So this is positive and this is negative. So this is the SFD. See, for all other problems, same thing. Suppose if there are two spans, how to draw the shear force diagram? So for drawing shear force diagram, draw AB separately, BC separately, mark the given loading, and also mark MFAB, MFBA, MFBC, MFCB that you obtain. Thereby you find out the values of RA, RB and draw the shear force diagram. Anyway, we'll just do one problem, right? So this is how we have to do a problem on a propped cantilever by using slope deflection method, right? So this is one problem. Now we have done one problem on a propped cantilever. Now we will take up next problem. Next problem is a two-span continuous beam. I will draw the diagram then I will read the problem so that you can easily understand. Actually, you have to, the viewers will have to read the problem and draw the diagram. Anyway, I want you to understand. I will first draw the diagram and explain. Right. So this is 10 meters. So this is 10 meters. Mean this is right. This is A. Because it is not proportionate, no problem. This is 10 meters. You assume that both are equal, that's all. 10 meters. This is also 10 meters. This is the beam A, B, C. It's a two-span continuous beam, 10 meters each. Now, there are two loads. There is a central concentrated load of 240 kilonewtons, 240 kilonewton at 5 meters from the left hand support, 5 meters from the left hand support. There is another load of 200 kilonewton, 5 meters from the right hand support. That is, both are central concentrated loads. So 200 kilonewton, 5 meters from the right hand support. This is the beam. Now I will read the problem so that you have to read the problem and draw the sketch. I will read it fast. A continuous beam ABC shown in figure, means figure is given, right, has two equal spans of 10 meters each. There are two equal spans, right, with A as fixed. A is the fixed end and support C as hinged. Of course B is continuous, right, support C as hinged. Now spans AB and BC carry central concentrated loads of 240 kilonewtons and 200 kilonewtons respectively. So we have marked the two loads as central concentrated loads. Another point, supports B and C settle by, so far we are not accounted settlement of support. Now we are going to account settlement of support also. That it is given theta, not theta, delta. Right. Now here delta at B equal to 2000 by EI, 2000 by EI, and delta C equal to 1000 by EI. So these are the addition. In addition to the load, support B settles by 2000 by EI, support C settles by 1000 by EI. So calculate the slopes at B and C. Slopes at B and C means what is the value of theta B, what is the value of theta C. Theta B, theta C equal to what? In terms of EI, calculate the slopes theta B and theta C in terms of EI, and hence find the end moments at B. End moment at B means what they require is MBA, end moment at A, MBA and MBC. Of course, let us, for completion purpose, we will do all the values, we will find out all the values, find out the end moments at B using the slope deflection method. This is the data, loads, span, two settlements. So what is required is theta B, theta C is one value, and from using theta B, theta C, find out the values of MBA and MBC. So this is the requirement, right. Now we will do the problem. Now we know the first step is that of determination of fixed end moments. Fixed end moments. Now to find out fixed end moments, what we do is we assume AB as a fixed beam subjected to a central concentrated load. Right. Now here my M of AB equal to minus WL by 8. For central load it is minus WL by 8 equal to minus 240. W is 240, L is 10 meters, by 8. WL by 8. Now here I want to tell you one point. There is a settlement. Support B settles by 2000 by EI. Support C settles by 1000 by EI. If there is no other provision to account these settlements elsewhere, then you have to account here. We know compared to the left support A, support B settles, right? So this is the original beam. This is for AB. Compared to A, B settles by 2000 by EI. 2000 by EI. So this is this value is 2000 by EI. 2000 by EI. So this is what is given, right? Now, in the derivation of slope deflection equation, we know when you account settlement, you should not allow rotation. We have derived this equation, we have derived the slope deflection equation by assuming the beam to be fixed, then allowing theta A only, then allowing theta B only, and then delta only. Accordingly, here when you account settlement, you should not consider the rotation, right? Now here it has to be horizontal for some distance. Now it has to be horizontal for some distance, then it will start settling. Again at the end it will be horizontal for some distance. You know that this will create a moment of 6EI delta by L square. So 6EI delta by L square, and why it is minus all those things you refer the derivation that we have discussed in lecture number 81, right? So already we have discussed, so we need not repeat all these things. So here also it is minus 6EI delta by L square, right? Now coming to span BC, it was originally horizontal, right? So BC is like this. So this is B and C. B settles by 2000 by A. B settles by, so this is B settles by 2000 by A. So this settlement is 2000 by EI, 2000 by EI, right? And C settles by 1000 by EI. Therefore, this is a settlement of the support C. So support C settles by 1000 right. Support C settles by 1000 by EA. So this is 2000 by EA, this is half the settlement. Again, when you consider only settlement, so this will be horizontal for some distance. This is horizontal. Again, it will start the slope, and again it will be horizontal because the curve is not smooth, right? Right. So that is 1000 by EI, right? This is 1000 by EI, right? Now, the net settlement is comparing these two values. The net settlement is 1000 by EI, 1000 by EI at the left support. This is the net settlement. So that is left support settles by, actually this has to be accounted as a settlement. Compared to this is a settlement 1000 by EI. So this is to be accounted. This value equal to 1000 by EI. 1000 by EI. So this is to be accounted, right? So here this is to be accounted. 2000, this is 2000 by EA, right? That's about the settlement. Now, here we have slope deflection equations. So these settlements can be accounted in slope deflection equation. So we know the procedure. in the procedure, if there is any place to account these settlements at a later stage, then we can account it there. Here also we can settle this. In this problem, we can account the settlements either in the first step or in the second step. Both are equally valid. Right. Now here, since we have slope deflection equations, let us avoid accounting here. Now if this is to be accounted here, then in addition to this minus WL by 8, here for the first span, both are minus 6A delta by L square. You have to write minus WL by 8 minus 6EI delta by L square here itself. So 6EI delta is given, EI is given, so EI will get cancelled, we will get a number. L is known, we will get a number because 6 is a number, EI delta is 2000 by EI will get cancelled, and L is 10 meters. So here also we can account. Right. Now let us avoid accounting this in this step because we have a provision later. Right. Now, so this will account only the fixed end moment, and this fixed end moment equal to minus 300 kilonewton meter. Right. Now coming to this MF BA equal to plus W L by 8. So we are treating AB as a fixed beam. So 240 into 10 by 8 equal to 300 kilonewton meter. 300 kilonewton meter. Then MF BC equal to, again BC is also a beam of span 10 meters, assuming B and C as fixed. That is also subjected to central load, therefore it is minus WL by 8. So it is minus WL by 8 equal to minus W is 200, L is 10 by 8 equal to minus 250 kilonewton meter. Then MFCB equal to plus WL by 8 equal to W is 200 and L is 10 by 8. So this is equal to 250 kilonewton meter. So that's about the fixed end moments. Right. Coming to the next step. We know the second step is slope deflection equations. Slope deflection equations. Now there are two spans, AB and BC. Now for the first span, MAB equal to MFAB plus 2EI by L into 2 theta A plus theta B plus 3 delta by L. So this is the general slope deflection equation. Right. Now MFAB equal to minus 300. MFAB equal to minus 300. 1 point. Number 2, and A is fixed. So theta A equal to 0. Right. Now we'll write one by one. So this is minus 300 plus 2EI. Now here there is no change in the value of I. Suppose AB is of span 2I and BC is of moment of inertia I, then that has to be accounted. Here it is uniform. Right. So 2EI by L equal to 10 meters. Into, we know A is theta A is fixed, therefore theta A is 0. Therefore forget about theta A, plus theta B is there. Theta B is there. One more point. We know the right support settles. So here in AB the right support settles. So right support settles means at both sides you will have minus 6A delta by L square, and delta E equal to 2000 by EI. Therefore here it is minus 6EI delta by L square. So this can be splitted as 2EI by L, 2EI by L into 3 delta by L, 2EI by L minus 3 delta by L. Therefore, now here the value equal to 6EI by, or you can better will simplify 2EI by L, 2EI by L, 2EI by L we have taken outside into 3 delta by L. Right. Now here it is 3 delta by L. 2EI by L you have taken outside. Already 2EI by L is outside. So what you have to substitute inside is only 3 delta by L, and that is with minus sign, because this is minus 6EI delta by L square. Therefore 2EI by L is outside, so into 3 delta by L, and here it is minus, therefore minus 3 by L, L equal to 10 meters, L equal to 10 meters into delta, delta equal to 2000 by EI, 2000 by EI, 2000. So this is the, so this on simplification what we can do is equal to minus 300 plus 2EI by, or you can cancel out this and this, or you can 2 by 10, let us have it as it is, 2EI by 10 into theta B as it is, minus 2EI by 10, we are expanding both, so 2EI by N into 2EI by L into 3 by L into 2000 by EI. Simply I am just expanding, that's all. EI. So this EI will get cancelled. So MAB equal to minus 300 plus EI by 5. So this, if you cancel, EI by 5 into theta B, on simplification this will become say this is 2000 by 100, that means it will be 20 into 360 into 2 120, so that is equal to minus 120. So this is your slope deflection equation 1. We can further simplify also. MAB equal to minus 420 plus EI by 5 into theta B. So this is one slope deflection equation. So like this you have to simplify. So you have to settle the, account the settlement here, right? MAB. So MBA equal to M of BA plus 2EI by L. When this is MBA, this will be 2 theta B plus theta A plus 3 delta by L, general formula, 3 delta by L, right? Now this is equal to MBA from the previous page you find that MBA equal to M of BA equal to 300. M of BA equal to plus 300. So coming to this, so this is 300 plus 2 EI L equal to 10 meters into, so theta A is 0, right, 2 theta B plus 3 delta by L. So only a formula 3 delta by L, right. So this is equal to 300 plus 2 EI by 10 into 2 theta B minus that is 2 EI by 10 into 3 delta by L into 3 delta by L. Actually I should have written here as say plus as the formula, plus I can write equal to 300 plus this as usual we can say 2 by 5 2 EI by 5 into 2 theta B. Now we can, this is minus 2 EI by 10 into 3 into delta is minus 2000 by EI. Therefore, it is 2000 by EI. So EI will get cancelled. So this is equal to 300 minus 2 EI by 5 into 2 theta B minus. So here here it is 2 EI by 10. This 2 EI by 10 goes inside plus 3 delta by L. This is delta by L equal to 10. This is another 10. So this on simplification 10 into 100, 2000 by 100 equal to 20, 20 into 3 equal to 60, 60 into 2 equal to 120. So this is minus 120. Therefore you find MBA equal to 300 minus 120 is 180 and second term is only plus. So second term this is only plus. So this mistake you should not do it. So this is plus, only third term is minus. So therefore plus 2 EI by 5 MBA equal to 2 EI no, this is EI by 5 only. After cancellation of this this is not there, right? EI, because this will be 2 by 5. Again there is a small mistake, and now this 2 is not there. Already we have cancelled here. 2 by 10 is 1 by 5. So this is a mistake we have done. So we have to be very careful at this point, right? Otherwise that will lead to confusion. So we have only 2 EI by 5. So I repeat. So this is 2 by 10. So 2 by 10 is 1 by 5 into 2 theta B. So again by mistake I have written 2 here. Now I have cancelled EI by 5 into 2 theta B only. So EI by 5 into 2 theta, that is 2 I have brought to the front. So 2 EI by 5 into 2 theta B. So here it is an algebraic method. There are possibilities of mistakes like this unless we are careful. Procedure is simple and straight, but there are chances for committing this type of mistakes, right? So this is one type of right. Now now coming to the next page. Now MBC equal to, Now here I will just go a little fast. MBC equal to M of BC. I have taken two problems, therefore it takes more time. Now on the same lines you can do it. 2EI by L into 2 theta B plus theta C plus 3 delta by L. This is a general formula for the span BC. For span BC, we know M of BC here equal to M of BC is minus 250. M of CB is plus 250. That is 1 point. So M of BC minus 250 is plus 250. Theta B is there. Theta B will also be there. And coming to delta, compared to the right support, left support settles down, or the moment here will be clockwise. So it will be plus 6a delta by L square. Here also it is plus 6a delta by L square. You know the derivation already. If at all there is any doubt, better verify lecture number 81. That is where we have done the derivation. So both will be plus 6a delta by L square. This is how we have assumed the derivation. Compared to the left support, right support moves up by delta. Therefore, plus 6a delta by L square, that is only causing the value within the equation, plus 3 delta by L. Right. Now minus 250 plus 250. Theta B is there. Theta C is there. Compared to the right support, left support settles. So these points you have to remember. Then now we can just see minus 250 plus 2. Here also I is same. There is no change. L is 10 meters here also. L equal to 10 meters into 2 theta B plus theta C. Theta C plus 3 delta by L. So general formula. So this is equal to minus 250 plus 2EI by 10 into 2 theta B plus 2EI by 10 into theta C plus 2EI by 10 into 3 delta by L. So this is equal to minus 250 plus you can simplify this by 5. That is 2 EI theta B by 5 plus this also we can make it as 5. So EI by 5 into theta C. Here left support settles, therefore this is plus only, plus 2 EI by 10 into 3 by L. L is 10 meters. Delta net settlement is 1000 by EI. 1000 by EI. So this when you simplify, you will get this is equal to MBC equal to minus 250 plus 2 EI by 5 into theta B plus EI by 5 into theta C plus this 10,000 will give you 10. So this will give you 10. 2 into 3, 6 into 10 equal to 60. So this will give a value equal to 60 because EI and EI will get cancelled. Finally getting a value equal to 60. Therefore MBC equal to minus 250 plus 60 equal to minus 190. plus 2ei by 5 into theta b plus ei into 5 theta c. That's all, because this 60 we have brought to the first term, therefore theta c. This is your equation number 3. Right. Same lines, I will give the final value only. On the same lines, if you do it for MCB, so crossing the time, therefore I will, because on the same lines, so here instead of minus 250 you are going to substitute plus 250. So accordingly this is plus 250 plus 60 will become 310. Therefore I will give you only the final equation. Readers can do it, I hope. 2ei by 5 into theta c, 2ei by 5 into theta c plus ei by 5 into theta b, because here it is 2 theta b plus theta c, here it will be 2 theta c plus theta b, therefore this change will be there. So this you can verify, will not have any problem. So we have got 2 spans, therefore 2 into 2, 4 equations, 4 slope deflection equations. Now next is that of equilibrium equations. So next so I have to rush up, because I should not go beyond the time, beyond too much, beyond some timing. Therefore now there are here this is the problem. Now in this problem we have A is a fixed end, no problem. But now coming to the support B, MBA plus MBC equal to 0. That is one equation. Theta B is one unknown, theta C is another unknown. Delta is given, that has been accounted. Therefore the theta mean MBA plus MBC equal to 0, and MCB equal to 0 is the second equation, right? So MBA plus MBC equal to 0 is one equilibrium equation. So MBA plus MBC equal to 0 is one equation. Now we know MBA is equation number 2. Equation number 2, MBA equal to 180 plus 2a by 5 into theta b. That is 180. That is 180 plus 2ei by 5 into theta b. So 2ei by 5 into theta b, that is MBA. MBA is equation number 2. Now coming to equation number 3, MBC, MBC is here. MBC is minus 190 plus 2ei by 5 into theta b plus ei by 5 into theta c equal to 0. When these two are added, MBA plus MBC equal to 0. Right. Now that on simplification, I will give only the simplified equation. When you simplify everything, you will find 4ei theta b plus ei theta c equal to 50. So this is equation number 5. The second equation is at C, MCB equal to 0. That is here at the support C is a simply supported end that cannot take any moment. Therefore, MCB equal to 0 is the next equation. Therefore, MCB from the previous page, MCB equal to 310 plus 2EI by 5 into theta C, 310 MCB equal to 310 plus 2EI by 5 into theta C, 2EI 5 into theta C plus EI by 5 into theta, 2EI by 5 into theta B plus EI by 5 into theta C, that is this is theta B, EI by 5 into theta C, this is only MCB equal to 0, This on simplification you will find EI theta B plus 2EI theta C equal to minus 1550, because this 310 when it goes to the right hand side it has become minus 310, and this 5 when it is multiplied by 5, so that will become minus 1550. So this is equation number 6. So these are the two equilibrium equations. We know there are two unknowns, theta B and theta C. We have got two equations in theta B, theta C, theta B, theta C. So this will have to simplify to your convenience. Either you can multiply this equation by 4, so that 4EI by theta B, 4EI by theta B can be cancelled, or multiply or divide this equation by, or you multiply this equation by 2, so that this will be 8EI theta B plus 2EI theta C. So theta C will get cancelled. So thereby you can find out the values of solving. I am skipping this step. I will just compensate in some other problem. So 235.71 by EI is one value. Theta C equal to minus 892.84 by EI. So readers are requested to adjust, because for want of time already I have crossed 1 hour. So right. So that is about the these are the unknowns. So next step is that of final moments. Now we will just go to page number 6. What is the first equation? MAB equal to minus 420 plus EI by 5 into theta B. So minus 420 MAB equal to minus 420 plus EI by 5 into theta B. So this is our equation number, minus 420 plus EI by 5 into theta B. So this is the equation, right? So this is equal to, so we have to rewrite the slope deflection equations one by one, substitute the values of the unknowns, right? So minus 420, this is already known, minus 420 plus EI by 5 into theta B is 235.71 by EI. So 235.71 by EI. So EI will get cancelled, and this value will be, so it is approximately some 235 by 5. So that will be on calculation, that will be equal to minus 372.86 kilonewton meter. So like this, again I am going fast. So you have to rewrite the equation for MBA, rewrite the equation for MBC, rewrite the equation for MCB. That is, you have to write down these equations, namely equation 2 you have to write. Here theta B is unknown, So when you substitute theta be 235.71 by EA will get cancelled, you will get a number. Then here MCB, this is minus 190 plus 2EA by 5 into theta B is 235.71 by EA will get cancelled, you will get a number. Similarly EA by 5 into theta C is minus 892.84 by EA. So EA will get cancelled, you will get numbers. Then on simplification you will get the final values. I will just give only the final values. MBA will be 274.28 kilonewton meter. MBC equal to minus 274. It should be equal and opposite. 274.28 kilonewton meter. And then MCB equal to 0, and we know that C is a simply supported end. So these are the final values of the moments. For this we have to draw the bending moment diagram. Now I have planned to draw the bending moment diagram also, because actually for calculation itself we could not find time, because already it is more than 1 hour. So I want to stop with this. So we have to draw the bending moment diagram. Already I have explained in one problem how to draw bending moment diagram and shear force diagram. Here we need another some 15-20 minutes for completely solving the problem. I will skip those calculations and the bending moment diagram in this problem. We will just compensate this in some other problem. So this completes the second problem on a 2-span continuous beam with settlements of supports, right? So we will complete this lecture with this. So thank you for your patience. Thank you.